Dele Olawanle Media Ministries presents You Will Succeed, a day of empowerment for pastors and leaders on 23rd November 2019 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with your host, Pastor Dele Olawanle. Venue, Winners Kingdom, the Land of Grace, 657 Green Lanes, London N8, 0KY. To register, text or WhatsApp to 07956 543 438. info@pastordele.com. www.pastordele.com. You will succeed. A day of empowerment. Dele Olawanle Media Ministries, fulfilling the global mandate.
God bless you, and indeed an honor to be here. And we thank all of us on TV and on social media. You will succeed. Yes, you will succeed. Matter of fact, that's a topic of our today's broadcast. I'm honored to have a wonderful man of God in the studio because there's a conference. In fact, there's a seminar happening, and it's a day of empowerment for pastors and leaders. This is an opportunity for you to grab something that will transform your life. I'm honored to have the host of this powerful seminar, and it's happening on the 23rd of November 2019 at Winners Kingdom. He's a man of God. He's an author of books. He's a husband. He's a father. He's a lawyer, and he's been a blessing to the body of Christ. I'm honored to have my mentor, Pastor Dele Olawanle. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Please say hello to the viewers.
Hello. This is the safest place to be, and we're going to have a great time of impact. The Lord bless you.
What should the viewers expect?
I believe they should expect to be imparted, they should expect to be inspired, they should expect to be educated, they should expect us to give them salient information that will transform the landscape of their life.
My goodness.
Forever, yes.
Wonderful. Now you are a pastor for over 17 years.
Yes.
You're also a practicing lawyer.
Yes.
Please tell us a little bit about the ministry, and also how do you balance the two?
By the grace of God, when you have a calling, you have the divine backing. I set up Winners Kingdom by God's grace on the 1st of August 2004, and the legal practice also started on the 2nd of August 2004, the day after. And it has been an overwhelming success.
Wow.
By the grace of God. But I believe that with commitment, with passion, with desire, with the hunger, with the resilience that you have in you, you can do many things and succeed. The Bible says you will do many things, yes, and you will succeed. Mm-hmm. So people ask me, that's the first question. Everyone asks me around the world, how do you combine the things that you are doing? Passion, hunger, desire, determination, resilience. The hunger to succeed. Your dream keeps you alive.
My goodness.
To me, I'm not doing anything unusual. The grace of God first, and also the desire and the hunger,
yes,
and the passion for what I do.
My goodness. Now, you have mentioned you will succeed. That's a key word,
yes,
because that's the theme,
yes,
of the upcoming seminar,
yes,
on the 23rd of November,
yes,
2019.
Yes.
You don't want to miss it. For
yes,
pastors and leaders, it's a day of empowerment.
Yes.
Please, can you just elaborate? What is all this seminar about?
It is interesting. By God's grace, I represent clients from over 50 countries.
Yes.
As a lawyer, I have a global coverage in terms of the clientele that I deal with. So
yes,
I am like someone sitting and everybody tells me their stories,
yes,
voluntarily, without compulsion, looking unto me to provide advice and solution to their the myriads of issues in their life, whether with family, whether with their business,
yes,
whether with their
yes,
ministry,
yes,
whether with their personal life.
Yeah.
Immigration matters and things like that. And on top of that, I pastor a church, a vibrant church that by God's grace, God has given us a fair bit of success
Yes.
in what we do. So, and I have seen also, I'm a consultant to many churches, at least 50 churches. I advise them on how to comply with the law,
Yes.
how to deal with some issues, legal issues, even in running the ministry,
Yes. Yeah.
because what I do is like a model for what others can do. We cannot all have mega churches, but we can have a successful ministry without damaging our health, without destroying our life. But I've seen a lot of young pastors dying. I've seen a lot of young pastors suffering from depression. You're not young pastors. People that have been in the
That's right,
business
yeah.
for a long time, suffering from depression. I've seen a lot of ministries folding up, but I believe that it shouldn't be so. That there is a lot to learn. I've seen that a lot of pastors also don't go for what I call a refresher course. They don't go for training. As a lawyer, every year we have to do a continuous new professional development of at least 16 hours. We have to go for lectures. If we don't do it, they will take your practicing certificate away. I believe that the fact that a pastor is struggling does not mean that he was not called by God. The fact that a pastor is struggling does not mean he's not anointed. The fact that a pastor is struggling or a businessman or a leader is struggling does not mean that they are not holy, does not mean that they are not righteous, does not mean that they are not praying, they are not fasting, does not mean that they are not studying the word of God, does not mean that they don't know what they are doing. But the method that you use could make a huge difference.
True.
So you see someone, a pastor in Africa, pastoring 50,000 members, and he's not on TV. He's not. So he will only be known
Yes.
in the locality.
In the local, yeah.
But if you look at a pastor in the Western world, pastoring 500 members, and they record the video, they put it on air.
Yes.
It could reach millions of people, and people think he's more anointed than the pastor of 50,000. You are anointed man of God, and the grace of God is upon your life. But I want us to come together, and it's a whole day, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There will be scope for interaction, networking, breaking the ice, and the opportunity to ask questions. I'll be talking about health. How to remain healthy. I'll be talking of how to raise money, funds, without any scandal for your ministry. I will be explaining that you are the ministry. I will be explaining also that you can go global without breaking the bank, without destroying your health. And also I'll be talking on how to use the social media effectively. There is a lot that will happen there. I am ready. I'm fully loaded. And it's going to be a great day. Don't change it. It's the best place to be.
Absolutely. And you can register. You can see the number. Want you to text or WhatsApp. Only, please, no calls. Put your interest. They're going very fast. On the 23rd of November 2019 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Now you have mentioned you will succeed. What is the definition of success? Because at times people refer success as money. But what is your definition of success?
This is success. When I finished my O level, my mother said to me, go and be a mechanic. Good mother, great mother, my biggest supporter. Said that they said education will not sell. To me, that was a limitation. And I realized that that woman was getting tired because she raised 6 children alone. I was the youngest. And then as a result of that, I looked at it and I said, well, how are we going to do it? I said to myself, I will sponsor myself to the university. I will travel abroad and sponsor my education to take the burden off my mom. And that was what I did. Again, when I got to the United Kingdom, I was a cleaner. I was struggling. I was doing odd jobs. I was looking at things and, I was not going for education. I was not doing much. But at a point of time, I decided to study. I decided to add value to my life. I decided to do something about my life. So as a result of that now, look at me. I was a tube station cleaner.
Oh my
I worked
goodness.
at McDonald's. I did a job called protection master on the underground. I was there. But 20 years after I left the underground, some of the people I left there are still there. I'm now watch this. True success is this: to maximize your potential. So let me use it as a school term.
Yes.
If you have the ability to study and become a graduate, and you ended up as a primary school graduate, and that's where you ended it up, you have failed because you have a higher capacity. Look at how many people I'm impacting around the world
Yes,
today.
yes, yes.
If I had ended my life as a cleaner on the underground, if I had ended my life as a McDonald's burger fryer, nothing wrong with that. If that is what you are doing at the moment, I am not condemning you,
Yes.
but I am saying that is not where you are going to end up. You go higher.
Yes.
You rise higher.
Yes.
You take the bull by the hand.
That's
So
right.
true success is to maximize your potential.
My goodness.
Die empty. Let everything within you be released. Let your grace be transgenerational.
My goodness.
Impact your world. Impact people. Touch people. Everywhere I go, it's amazing. In the United Kingdom and sometimes abroad, people stop me and say, "Are you that lawyer or that pastor?" I'll say, "Yes, we recognize you."
Yes.
I could have died on the underground.
Oh my goodness.
You will not
Yeah,
die
true.
the way you
Amen.
are. True success is to maximize your potential. My assignment is to help you to do that.
Now, before we go forward, I want you to, man of God, to let some of the topics that we're going to address on that day.
Yeah.
Because people are deciding right now, why should one come at this seminar?
It is the first of many seminars that I will do around the world.
Yes.
What is common today will become uncommon tomorrow.
Yes.
At the conference, I will be letting you know, if you are a pastor, that you are the ministry. I'm going to unravel it. If you are healthy, your ministry will be healthy. If you are active, your ministry will be active. If you are researching into issues of life, your ministry will be very, very vibrant. If you fail, the ministry will fail, but you will not fail. I'll be unraveling the fact that you are the ministry. I will be talking of how to make your ministry global, how to succeed without damaging your health, how to succeed without damaging your ministry, how to make sure that you manage a ministry that is financially independent.
Okay.
In that you lack nothing. Yes, others may have millions, but the little that you have will be enough to sustain your ministry without any struggle, without losing integrity, and also without having hypertension or without dying depressed. I will be talking also of how even to buy a church building. We've bought it.
Very important.
We've paid for it without
Yes,
stress.
yes.
I'm still looking fresh. After doing that, you can do better than me.
That's right.
Some of you have more members than our ministry. But the model that I used, by God's grace, that we used to do what we did stress-free, I'll be teaching that on that day. And most important of all, how to make your ministry and your business to be transgenerational. If you are talking of a business, I've run businesses successfully. Yeah, successfully. Yeah, I've registered. I've also run a church, a ministry successfully without any stress.
Wow. Now, man of God, you have mentioned something very key about
Yes.
the way you have transformed and not kept in one place in the various jobs that you had in the McDonald's, in training, clean the tube. Now, many people, many individuals may feel that they have failed in their personal life, so to speak. What message of hope can you give them? And also, most importantly, what steps can they take to take control of life, of challenges in their personal life, family life, and their business?
You have not failed until you are dead. You are like a tree. If it is cut down, if water comes upon it, the tree will sprout again. you are that tree. You have not failed.
Yes.
You will not fail. You cannot fail.
That's right.
So you can't give up. You can't lose hope. Listen closely. I remember for 10 years,
Wow.
I was waiting on the immigration authority to grant me the right to stay in the UK.
Yes.
Things were difficult.
Yes.
We were struggling to feed ourselves. And many people around us were getting their status. They were being freed. And I was just there. I decided I'm not going to give up. I decided to go and study on my own, at my own cost.
Wow.
I did not give up. I was reporting at the police station 3 times a day for 8 years. They detained me for 5 weeks. There I am.
And you did not give up.
Yes, today I'm a beacon of hope to people having immigration challenges. We've liberated a lot of people.
Yes.
Let me tell you closely. Many people are waiting on you to liberate them. You are their present day Messiah, in quote, if I may use that, whether in the financial arena, whether in the ministry, whether as a medical doctor, whether as a lawyer, whether as an accountant, whether as a social worker, a nurse, or whatever. A nurse in our church just told me yesterday that I actually encouraged her to go and study. She told me just last night that she's become a deputy manager in an NHS hospital.
Wow.
And one of her sons, also in the law, said that, Pastor, I've just been made an associate professor. I look at our choir department, it is full of lawyers. There are about 5 or 6 of them in the people that plays the instrument. I look at the church secretary, say law undergraduate. Why? The motivation for them not to give up, not to drop out of school, not to take a year out, just to go and just do it. You have not failed, friend, and you cannot fail. Your name is success. You will succeed. You only fail when you give up.
When you give up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, many people, they find challenges and they say, okay, this is just for pastors, this is just for leaders. Because I believe...
You mean this conference?
This conference.
No.
Exactly. Because you see, in your field, in your specialty, you are a leader.
Of course.
Yes, indeed.
Of course.
Now, I wanted to describe, because I wanted to, those who are still contemplating whether I should come or not, this is for you, for that dreamer, for that you want to go to the next step.
Yeah.
You've been that you gave it the wonderful testimony of how you're working the tube, you're working at McDonald's. That's not the end of the day.
Yeah.
There is hope.
Yeah.
So, but you need to take certain training, certain seminars. You need to take courses so that you can learn to equip yourself.
Of course.
Dele Olawanle Media Ministries presents You Will Succeed, a day of empowerment for pastors and leaders on 23rd November 2019 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with your host, Pastor Dele Olawanle. Venue, Winners Kingdom, the Land of Grace, 657 Green Lanes, London N8, 0KY. To register, text or WhatsApp to 07956 543 438. info@pastordele.com. www.pastordele.com. You will succeed. A day of empowerment. Dele Olawanle Media Ministries, fulfilling the global mandate.
Now, many people, they find challenges and they say, okay, this is just for pastors, this is just for leaders. Because I believe...
You mean this conference?
This conference.
No.
Exactly. Because you see, in your field, in your specialty, you are a leader.
Of course.
Yes, indeed.
Of course.
Now, I wanted to describe, because I wanted to, those who are still contemplating whether I should come or not, this is for you, for that dreamer, for that you want to go to the next step.
Yeah.
You've been that you gave it the wonderful testimony of how you're working the tube, you're working at McDonald's. That's not the end of the day.
Yeah.
There is hope.
Yeah.
So, but you need to take certain training, certain seminars. You need to take courses so that you can learn to equip yourself.
Of course.
Now, man of God, I wanted to describe, what time did you take a leadership position without the title of a leader?
Listen.
Yeah.
When you have the opportunity, to be in charge of anything, you are a leader.
That's it. So it's not the title.
No. The title is a deception.
And it confirms.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So titles, I believe, confirms who you are already.
Exactly.
So title does not make you leader.
Of course. Also, some people are just carrying a title without fulfilling the role. Those are not leaders.
Wow.
And some people may be at the helm of affairs, but they are not in control of their affairs.
Wow.
In most cases, the people that run an organization are not visible. You don't see them, but in most cases, nothing happens without them. Those are the leaders.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say, every human being is a leader.
Yes.
If you look at that woman at home, to people, she's a weaker sex. But without her in that house, everything will fall apart. Without the wife in the business or in the affairs of raising the children, everything will go pear-shaped.
Right.
So the woman at home is
It's
a leader.
Yes. And they're welcome on this seminar on the 23rd.
I want to see everyone
Yes.
that wants to succeed. I remember years ago when they used to talk of pastors and leaders, and I will go there. I will register. And in some cases they said, well, are you a pastor? I said, yes. Because I wanted to learn.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of mysteries will be unraveled.
Amen.
Where the carcasses are, eagles will gather.
That's right.
So the carcass is the knowledge that will be disseminated
My goodness.
at every point where people gather. And the people that want to fly like an eagle, they will come there.
Wow.
Because by the time they live there, they will be filled. So eagles gather to eat flesh.
That's it.
Do you understand? And by the time they live there, they will be filled.
Wow.
They will no longer be hungry.
Wow.
I believe when they call a leaders conference, a pastors conference, and if there's no pride in us, and we don't think we know it all. Job 32 verse 8 says, but there's a spirit in man, the inspiration of the Almighty God giveth them understanding.
That's right.
Old men are not always wise, neither does the aged understand knowledge.
My goodness.
They don't have monopoly over knowledge.
Wow.
So if you look at Job 32 from verse 8 downward, you will discover that age does not determine wisdom. Age does not in any way. I'm not a young man. I'm on my way to 60.
Wow.
So I'm
You've done very well.
Yeah. So I look young because I don't let go of myself. I run, I jog, I eat well, sleep well, train well, and I laugh well.
And also because there's a leader at home, Pastor Bimbo. We appreciate you so much being the backbone or the forefront of the success of Pastor Dele. Man of God, we're running out of time, but I want you to use this opportunity. There's a potential leader out there watching the program. And maybe they have not yet registered. What word of encouragement, as we summarize the program, I want you to use this opportunity to speak to the viewers and summarize the program and tell us exactly why we should come in this conference.
Register by text or WhatsApp to that number on the screen. Just text your name. We'll register and get back to you and ask for further information. I was in the Bahamas in 2006 at the invitation of late Dr. Monroe with my wife. We went there for 4 days. We spent thousands of pounds. He said this. He said, who is a successful man? People were given all sorts of definition. He said, a successful man is a man. If he leaves town for a few days, many people will be in trouble and they'll be waiting for him. That when he comes back, he will have problems to solve. And in solving people's problems, you become greater. I said, wow. Since that year, if I travel out of town, people will be waiting for me to solve their problem. Whether legal, whether financial or material or ministry-wise. You are a potential leader. If you want to have a better testimony than me, come to this conference, Pastors and Leaders Conference. Whether you're a businessman, have done business, know how to run business successfully. On the 23rd of November, register now. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are going to have a success party on that day. Trust God to touch your lives like never before. Don't change the dial.
That's right.
And it is a good place to be. And I also encourage people, If you want your program to be aired on this show, Richard Cunningham is a
right.
good guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can contact him after this program. You want to come on TV like me,
That's right.
like being here, he can put you on here.
Absolutely.
It's a great show. I encourage you. I live on TV, so I know the impact of television. This is the best show that you can be on. God bless you.
God bless you, man of God. Thank you so much for taking time to come and just share a thought, I would say, for this awesome upcoming seminar.
Yes.
You will succeed. This is a prophetic word for you. And the date again is on the 23rd of November from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And the venue is Winners Kingdom, 657 Greens Lane, London, N80QY. All the information is on the screen. Man of God, I thank you so much for taking time coming to the studio.
Thank you.
I look forward. I've registered already, I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see you in this awesome seminar.
Yes.
Man of God, say goodbye.
God bless you. I love you all, and I look forward to meeting you in person. 23rd
Wonderful.
November 2019, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. God bless you.
You don't want to miss it. Be there. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Dele Olawanle Media Ministries presents You Will Succeed, a day of empowerment for pastors and leaders on 23rd November 2019 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with your host, Pastor Dele Olawanle. Venue, Winners Kingdom, the Land of Grace, 657 Green Lanes, London N8, 0KY. To register, text or WhatsApp to 07956 543 438. info@pastordele.com, www.pastordele.com. You will succeed. A day of empowerment. Dele Olawanle Media Ministries, fulfilling the global mandate.